Good afternoon. It is Sunday. I've got 2 weeks off work. It's been lovely, and I thought for a quick 24-hour session back down at Aldeby. Got a few things to do on Tuesday, so I won't be able to fish till probably later in the afternoon. So hence why I thought I'd sneak in a quick 24. And I think this is the first, if my memory serves me well, I think this is the first night session I've done this year. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure I haven't been at all. The reasons being it's just because everything has got in the way. But it's how it is, and but we're here now, and that's the main thing. So like I said, we're back at Aldeby just for 24 hours. I have got another place to go to, kind of like Tuesday afternoon for 48. We'll see how it might be a little bit long. We'll see how it pan out. I've got fish with an old mucker. I haven't fished for quite a while, so yeah, that's something else to look forward to as well. Yeah, like I said, 24 hours. It's now 4 o'clock. I've been there since about past 2-3 o'clock. I've set up, rods are out, all baited up there. I just had my first cuppa. Baits I'm using this week, corn and tiger, which I'll show you in a minute, a little while, and the other one's white chocolate and coconut cream, I think it is. So those are 2 baits I'm using at the minute. The sweet tiger one I've normally done alright on. I have fished down my club waters, which I'm allowed to film down, by the way. I've done alright down there. White chocolate I've done alright up here as well. So I kept them specifically full here. So we'll see what happens. Now it's been fish come out. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this absolute peace and quiet. Drink my cup of coffee, and it won't be long for it's tea time. And then settle down for the night. So it'll seem a very quick session to me, but that is what it is, isn't it? So you have a gander out there. I will continue drinking my coffee. Right, well, it's 5 o'clock. It's not a lot happened so far. But we do have one thing. We have the whole lake to ourselves. There's no one else here. Look, spin you around here. Go on. And what you hear is what I'm on here tonight, just the wildlife. So, bring to the subject of where that tree is. Got a bait just over there. That's the banana. That's the sweet tiger and corn. And I've got one just sort of around that area there. Put a handful of boilies over each and a load of pellet. That's the white chocolate. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty doing this. That's the white chocolate and coconut cream with a load of pellet over the top of it. And that's the sweet tiger and corn with, again, a load of pellet over the top of it. So I've gone for the boilie and the pellet approach. That seems to work alright for me in the past. And to be honest with you, there's no reason why it shouldn't work now. But yeah, just give yourself a second and just enjoy the peace and the quiet. Lovely. Right, well, it's 5 o'clock, so for me it's tea time. And I've bought my little brolly system. That's the Solar SP full system. Pretty good little brolly, to be fair. Got the front off at the minute, as you can see, because I don't think I'm going to put it on tonight, because it does give you a nice big open area. But the front is at the back, and you just literally zip it on and peg at the front, and you're up and running. Should the event it rain, which will only take a few seconds. But I think I'm going to leave it like that for tonight, because the temperature will drop, but I don't mind the cold. I'll be wrapped in the bed chair anyway, so it ain't going to be too much of an issue. But yeah, so just give you a quick look. This the solar, little solar thing on the side there. I think that's the SP full system. I'm pretty sure that's the SP system. As you can see, my gear is in it. I've got my cooking stuff over there. Bed is obviously in the middle. That's pushed right to the back, and you've got that down there, in my bag down there. So I've got plenty of space for what I want to do. Because I've sized down so much, it's unbelievable. You've got a little pocket in the back. I don't know where you want to see it in here. A little pocket just at the back here, but obviously best way to do it, you've got this in it. Right, well, just in here you can put like your phone and keys or whatever you want to put in it. I wouldn't put too much weight on it, so obviously that is just sort of clipped onto that. Then you got your rear vent at the back here. Personally, I think get rid of that and have that a bigger vent so you can get more airflow in it. But then again, I suppose you can do the front off in the summertime for all of this. So yeah, that's the SP brolly system. Just basically just a brolly system made by solar at the end of the day, and it's pretty sturdy. I've been using it a fair bit. It's been really good. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to have some tea. Jesus. That was nice. 'Do. My hands all nicely wet. Right, geez, that lump. Let's have a sway. Then we'll have a few photos. I'll turn this on like that. Oh. Okay. 1810. Let's have a look. Suit mint condition. Well, there you are. I'd say about £17. I'll weigh that net in a minute, so it's about 1810, £17. Dry net was about a pound a bit, I think it was. So if I said £17, 17, 16, whatever, I don't really care. We have a fish on the first day, in the first 2 hours of being here. Dinner has been postponed thanks to this wonderful little creature here. Right, handsome. Oh, it's actually quite heavy. Right, handsome, let's get you back, shall we? Or have a quick look at the other side, shall we? Yeah, okay. You don't want to look? Just 2 seconds of your time. Oh, you beautiful little... I think he's going to play up. Are you ready? There we go. Beautiful. More can you ask for, eh? Oh, hope this is on. Yeah, I think I got it on camera. I think I got it on the screen. Right, let's get him back. Well, how about that then? Oh, I just put my sausage on the frying pan. Just to turn the stove on, made myself just a sip of coffee, yeah, and it just melted off and it put me into a right old panic stream. So yeah, he's back, safe. He's all looking sexy as normal. So £17. I waited to let that net dry out because I dried it when it wet. Weighed it when it was dry, so I think it's about £1.5, 3 when it's wet. So happy days, first fish of the session. Right, let's get the other rod out there, get some tea because I am starving. If they let me. Right, I'm finally cooking my tea. Yeah, if you said that net, the sling, I think I remember weighing that was when it was dry. I think it was about £1.5. Pound. Well, it's just over a pound, or around that mark. It's more than a pound, but I wasn't pound dead on. So even if I said it was £1.5 dry, I'm not trying to fob myself out of a catch, or yourselves, to make it look, oh, if a fish you catch is bigger than what it is. If I said it come in about 16, 16 and a half, I would still be happy with that. It's up there just drying at the minute, but I think it is about £1.5 when it's dry. So if I said £1.5 off it, 18, 10, 17, 10, I'll just say 16. Say 16 and a half pound, and I'm happy with that. Caught a fish in the day within 2 hours of being here, and so yeah, that's what we'll call it. About 16 and a half. 16 and a half, 17, something like that, you know, give or take. I'm not fobbing anyone off fish sizes. At the end of the day, if it had been a 10 pounder, it was a stunning looking fish, and that would have done me quite happily. So yeah, we'll call it that. Caught it on there. On them. Been using them a lot. I've been catching a lot on them for some reason. Maybe because of sweet tiger and corn taste and a tiger nut taste, I suppose. I don't know, but they're working well for me at the minute. And that's the middle one out near the middle. So happy days. Right, I'm going to carry on doing this. I just want to give you a quick little update. And we'll basically go from that. So I've got some little friends. I think I've got to bug me all night. They won't be here for long. They'll be in the frying pan. I was just kidding, by the way. Right, I'm going to flick you around there. And you can see how beautiful it is. And you can see 2 little friendies. 3, 4, there's 5 of them I think there is. That's why I always carry a spare pair of batteries. That little red light on the green and red, that means on the lamp alarms, means the battery's getting low. So rather than just wait till they die, change them, because they might die and you get a run, and if you're asleep you won't know about it. So I've changed them, we're all good to go. Right, so as you can see, it is now coming up to 27, and although the camera seems like it's still like daylight, it is getting low. And the wind has dropped down. Clouds are sort of dispersing. I think we're going in for a clear night. Long way. Beautiful. But they like daylight. When I look through the camera. But it is getting. The old light is drawn down into a darkness. So I will sit here for the rest of the evening until I get tired, want to go to sleep, and just enjoy this peace and quiet. I think I'm the only one on the lake or the complex. Beautiful. We've got all this peace and quiet. All of it to ourselves. Makes you feel alive. Well, we got one. It's about 10 o'clock, and come a bit of a surprise. You're munching on these old sweet corn tiger thing, sweet tiger and corn. Just pooed all over my thing. Come on, come on. Right, this could be a bit of a tricky one. Right, there you go. It's not as big as the last one. Probably about £10 or so. On both cameras, I've got 2 cameras operating here. So there you go. Probably about 10 o'clock on that sweet corn and tiger. Sweet tiger and corn. What hand rod. I'm munching away on that and I'm loving it. So, anyway, let's get it back because, yeah, she's a lively one.
Well, here we go. In a minute.
Go on. Get. Alright. There she goes. Whew. Lots of noises at the back there. Rats and whatnot, I expect. Right, yeah, so that stuff, you can't see that again, is doing the job. Sweet tiger and corn. Yeah, it's just banging them, boys, banging them. How you doing? Well, that was a bit of a turn for the books. That bait I'm using, that's that sweet tiger. What I've done is I bought the liquid, the hydration liquid, and last couple of days. Sit back here a bit better. I've been glugging them basically, and I had a bag of the method mix, which is exactly the same, just in powder form, obviously for method feeding, and I just poured it over the top, just to sort of basically sort of add a little bit more of added attraction into it. And to be fair, seems to be working, because that's the second rod that's gone. It's in my little spot I got over there, and yeah, that seems to be doing alright. So I didn't expect to catch any more, to be honest with you. It's now come to 20 to 11, so I'm thinking just 5 hours perhaps. If it goes on this like a schedule as it seems to be going, perhaps another 5 hours, 4 hours, you'll have another one. If the right one keeps going on that one, I will change over the left one and do exactly the same, just to see if it's the bait or if it is actually the location, or even just swap them around just to see again if it's the location or the spot, the bait. So we'll see. I've only got till tomorrow afternoon or midday, so I might just leave it as it is. I don't know. I'll see. See how it pan out. If we get another one, the right hand rod, and then obviously I'll adapt to the left one. 2 fish. I'm happy with that. If I don't catch any more now, I'm fine. I'll be fine with that too. But yeah. Right, it's now, as I said, it's 20 to 11. Let's get to bed, or at least like I was, lay in the bed. Right, another one. 1 o'clock in the morning. Same rod, same bait, and I thought he was a small one, but he's actually quite bigger than I thought. Right, there we go. Fish number 3, common. It's probably about the same weight as it was before, about 13, give or take. Caught on that right hand rod again on the same bait, so I'm thinking that's a working bait, at the minute, or it's just a good spot to be in. Surprisingly, I'm pretty cold, and yeah, I was going to get him back straight away, because I don't know when the rain's going to kick in. It's about 3 o'clock, it's now 1 o'clock, so get him back. Fish number 3, lovely common this time, different to the last 2, I think another 2 mirrors, and we'll go from that. So let's get him back. Oh. Right, 4th fish of the session. Another common, so it's 2 mirrors and 2 commons. He's about 15 approximately, as a guess. He's a little bit bigger than the last one, and a little bit more lively than the last one. Be quick fish because there's now got rain. Right, here we go. About 15 poundish, maybe roughly. I haven't got a wax, now got to start raining. I've got the camera gear out. So there you go. 4th fish of this session. Same rod, same bait. Right, it's now got rain, so let's get him back. What a beauty, eh? Another common. Happy with that. Thought like a demon as well. Right, let's get him back. He's pretty angry. Good morning. Nothing much happened after that. I was fished last night, apart from it started to rain, hence why the curtain's up. I had no sleep whatsoever. sort of later on, early this morning. First light did have a few nods on and off. Didn't really get much sleep at all, to be fair. It's 20 past 8. And then it's starting to rain again. Right, just had a relocation on the left hand rod. Same bait, just a bit further afield. Where I've gone is over the trees. I've just sort of gone about there, around that region. Load of pellet. That one's back in the spot, and that's the sweet tiger and corn. That's the white chocolate and coconut cream. Handful, little mix I showed you earlier, which is all sweet tiger coconut boilie, method mix, same flavour, and the hydration fluid, same flavour, all mixed in for a couple of days, just to give you that added attraction. And that's the right hand one. That's where the right hand one is. And that's the one that's been most active. So I'm just going to try it over there with the other one, and sort of go from that and see what happens. So yeah, just got to go up to 20 to 11. So it's just a case of so we'll go from that and see if we can get one more fish before I go in. If I can get 5-8, that means I beat my record. 5 landed that is, but we'll see. I got, like I say, I got till about 2, so you got just under 3.5 hours to see if something can happen. If not, I'm happy, and we'll go from there. So there you go. I've got a little doggy. Don't know where he come from. Right, let's get you out there and have a look. See if you can see that. You can. Fantastic. Let's straighten you up a little bit. There you go. You can watch out there. Right, well, as you can see, session may come to an end. We're all packed away. Everything is packed into the vehicle, and then we're going to be scooting off. I've had a fantastic session. I had 4 fish out, which has actually matched my record so far. All in the double figures. Biggest I'm going to give about 16.5, 17 pound. Small probably about 13, and the rest has only been about the 15 give or take mark, which is fine. I'm happy with that, which means I haven't blanked, and that's in within a 24-hour session as well, so all good. Got another place to go to, not tomorrow, it might be tomorrow afternoon, possibly stroke Wednesday, and I never fished it before. I'll go and meet up with our mate, and we'll have a bit of a social, I suppose, because he's like himself, he's on holiday, so we're only going to go from that. So on that note, so I'm now getting hungry, and I've got to go and sort and mess in the back of the vehicle in between the showers of rain, and then we'll go from that. So thanks very much if you've got this far, thumbs up, and yeah, see you next time. Hey, I'm going to sort of mess right now. Grateful for joys and fun.